Imagine going to jail for carrying ice cream in your back pocket, or getting fined because your pickle didn't bounce high enough.
Sounds like something out of a comedy movie, right?
Well, the truth is, these are real court cases that ended up shaping bizarre laws around the world.
From exploding toilets to chicken dance disputes, these stories are as hilarious as they are head-shakingly dumb.
So grab a snack, hit subscribe, and let's count down the 61 dumbest court cases that created the weirdest laws ever. 1. The Ice Cream Pocket Law, Kentucky, USA. Back in the 1800s, horse thieves had a genius but sneaky trick. They'd stick an ice cream cone in their back pocket, and horses would follow them home without technically being stolen. The courts didn't find it funny and banned the practice. Today, it's still illegal in Kentucky. Lesson: ice cream belongs in your hand, not your pants. 2. The Exploding Toilet Case, Texas. A man sued after a poorly maintained gas station toilet literally exploded beneath him. The court ruled that businesses must maintain public restrooms safely. Now, gas stations across America are a little more careful. Imagine explaining that injury report to your doctor. 3. The Pickle Bounce Test, Connecticut. In the 1940s, 2 men tried selling fake soft pickles. A court case determined that a real pickle must bounce when dropped. To this day, that's the legal standard. So yes, your pickle must pass the NBA draft test. 4. McDonald's Hot Coffee Case, New Mexico, USA. One of the most famous lawsuits ever. A woman suffered severe burns from scalding hot McDonald's coffee. She sued and won millions, forcing companies to label coffee cups with "Caution, hot." Because apparently, common sense wasn't legally binding until then. 5. Singing off-key ban, North Carolina. A man annoyed his neighbors with horrific off-key singing. After repeated complaints, courts ruled it disturbed the peace. Now, in some counties, singing off-key in public can get you fined.
Karaoke night just got a lot riskier.
6. The Flamingo Feud, Massachusetts. 2 neighbors went to court over lawn flamingos. One called them art, the other called them trash. The court sided with community standards, leading to zoning laws about lawn decorations. So yes, even your plastic flamingo might be a legal matter. 7. Domino Disaster, New York. A man toppled 10,000 dominoes during a public exhibition and got sued for damages. Courts ruled that safety barriers were required for such events. Domino's Pizza was not involved, but I bet they laughed. 8. Gorilla Suit Robbery, Georgia. After a man robbed a store wearing a gorilla suit, lawmakers banned wearing masks or costumes in public to conceal identity. 9. The Beard Tax, Russia. Peter the Great hated beards and even sued men who refused to shave or pay his beard tax. Courts upheld the rule. Men were forced to carry beard licenses. Imagine needing a license just to keep your facial fuzz. 10. Chocolate Price Fixing Case, UK. Chocolate companies colluded to keep candy bars expensive. A lengthy court case banned the practice and protected consumers. Justice tastes sweet, literally. 11. Underwear Outside Pants Law, New York City. Yes, this came from a case involving street performers wearing only underwear in public. A judge ruled that underwear counts as undergarments and must stay under clothing. 12. The Chicken Dance Case, California. 2 men fought at a wedding over who danced the chicken dance better. A lawsuit followed when one claimed public humiliation. The judge threw it out, but wedding contracts started including no liability for public embarrassment. That's one way to ruin a reception. 13. No whistling after 11 p.m., Canada. A man sued his neighbor for whistling late at night. The court sided with the plaintiff, and some towns banned whistling after certain hours. 14. The Haunted House Case, New York. A woman sued when she bought a house that was haunted. The seller never disclosed it was famous for ghost sightings. The court ruled that if a house is marketed as haunted, sellers must disclose it. Real estate just got spooky.
15. Taco Bell versus Taco Hell, USA. A restaurant called itself Taco Hell as a parody. Taco Bell sued, but the court allowed parody names under free speech laws. Some people just want their tacos spicy, and their lawsuits spicier. 16. The monkey selfie case, Indonesia, USA. A wild macaque grabbed a photographer's camera and snapped a selfie. The photographer claimed copyright. Courts ruled animals can't own copyrights, so the photos are public domain. 17. No domino playing on Sundays, Alabama. A man sued after being fined for playing dominoes on a Sunday, claiming freedom of fun. The court upheld the law at the time, banning games on Sundays. 18. The peanut butter versus peanut spread case, USA. A lawsuit argued whether peanut butter must be 90% peanuts. Courts agreed. Anything less must be labeled peanut spread. 19. Too many cats, Michigan. A woman was sued by neighbors for having 33 cats. The court ruled it a public nuisance and limited the number of pets one household could own. 20. The margarine war, Wisconsin. Back in the day, margarine was so controversial that it was banned in Wisconsin after dairy farmers sued. Courts sided with butter lovers. To this day, margarine laws still linger in the books. 21. Pants on fire, Washington, D.C. A judge sued a dry cleaner for $54 million because they lost his pants. The case became a worldwide joke and was thrown out. But it created stricter rules on frivolous lawsuits. 22. Fried chicken in the courtroom, Louisiana. A man once smuggled fried chicken into court. When questioned, he said it was for emotional support. The judge ruled food was not allowed, leading to food bans in courtrooms. 23. No fishing from the camel's back, Arizona. A bizarre case arose when someone literally tried fishing while sitting on a camel. The court found it dangerous, and the law made it illegal. I guess that fisherman thought, when in doubt, ride a camel. 24. The beer belly case, Australia. A bar was sued because a contest promoted beer belly competitions, which offended patrons. Courts ruled bars must advertise responsibly. Australians now celebrate beer bellies in private. 25. Exploding soda bottle, California. A woman sued Coca-Cola after a soda bottle exploded in her hand. The case led to stronger manufacturing and safety requirements for carbonated drinks. That's one lawsuit that really popped. 26. The parrot that testified, India. A woman accused her stepmother of murder after her pet parrot screamed the killer's name. Court didn't use it as evidence, but forced legal debate about animals in trials. Imagine a courtroom full of parrots shouting, "Objection!" 27. Don't drive blindfolded, Alabama. After a man tried to drive blindfolded as a stunt, the court declared it illegal to operate vehicles without full vision. Common sense took the scenic route on this one. 28. The Big Mac versus Super Mac, Europe. McDonald's sued a small Irish chain called Super Mac. Courts ruled McDonald's didn't have exclusive rights to Mac. Super Mac won. One small fry beat the giant burger. 29. The elevator goat, Germany. A farmer once put his goat in an apartment elevator as a prank. When sued, courts ruled against transporting livestock in elevators. Goats may climb mountains, but not to the 5th floor. 30. The lottery ticket feud, USA. Two co-workers fought over a winning lottery ticket. One sued the other, claiming it was joint ownership. Court ruled, unless there's proof, finders keepers. Friendship ended where the jackpot started. 31. The smelly cheese trial, France. A farmer was sued because his cheese smelled so bad it disturbed the peace. Courts ruled strong-smelling foods had to be properly stored and labeled. France without smelly cheese? That's like Paris without the Eiffel Tower. 32. The skateboard ban, California. After a man sued the city for injuries while skateboarding downtown, courts banned skateboarding in certain urban areas. Tony Hawk was not impressed. 33. The Lollipop Case, UK. A kid choked on a lollipop, and parents sued the candy maker. Court dismissed it, but manufacturers were forced to label choking hazards. Lesson: don't inhale your lollipop. 34. No donkeys sleeping in bathtubs, Arizona. In the 1920s, a rancher's donkey regularly napped in a bathtub. One night, a flood swept the tub and the donkey 5 miles downstream. After a huge lawsuit, a law banned donkeys in bathtubs. Talk about one stubborn bathtub buddy. 35. The Taco Truck War, Los Angeles. Brick-and-mortar restaurants sued taco trucks, calling them unfair competition. Courts ruled trucks could stay but must follow distance rules. The city chose tacos. Respect. 36. The Haunted Toaster, Florida. A man tried to sue a toaster company after claiming his toaster was possessed. The court threw it out but added stricter warranty disclaimers. Apparently, Ghostbusters don't cover kitchen appliances. 37. The Beer Pong Ban, Idaho. A man sued after his bar was fined for hosting beer pong tournaments. Courts ruled games tied to excessive drinking could be regulated. So, Idaho officially took the pong out of beer pong. 38. The UFO Landing Pad Law, Canada. St. Paul, Alberta built a UFO landing pad in the 60s. When residents sued, saying it wasted money, the courts kept it as a tourist attraction. So yes, it's legal for aliens to land there. No visa required. 39. The Water Balloon Case, Florida. 2 teens injured someone during a water balloon fight. The victim sued. Courts ruled water balloons could be classified as dangerous objects in public spaces. Summer break ruined for everyone. 40. The Monkey Bite Circus Case, Italy. A circus monkey bit a spectator. The victim sued, and the court ruled circuses must post warning signs and secure animals. Moral: don't argue with a monkey, it'll win in court too. 41. No spitting on sidewalks, New York. A man sued after being fined for spitting, claiming it was free expression. Courts upheld the law to prevent disease spread. Your spit is not poetry, sir. 42. The Exploding Whale Case, Oregon. After officials used dynamite to dispose of a beached whale and lawsuits flew over property damage, new laws required safe animal disposal methods. Because raining whale guts is never the answer. 43. The Burger King versus Burger Prince, Illinois. A family restaurant called Burger Prince was sued by Burger King. Courts ruled both could exist, but in different regions. Royal fast food diplomacy at its finest. 44. The Bigfoot Hunting Case, Washington. A man shot at what he thought was Bigfoot. He got sued for reckless endangerment. Courts declared it illegal to hunt unknown creatures in certain counties. Bigfoot is legally protected. Sasquatch lawyers rejoice. 45. The No Burping in Class Case, New Mexico. A student was suspended for loud burping and his parents sued. Courts sided with the school, giving schools the right to discipline bodily function disruptions. So yes, burping is now officially an academic crime. 46. The Goat Yoga Dispute, Oregon. A farm offering goat yoga got sued after a goat jumped on someone's back and injured them. The court sided with the farm, but required liability waivers for animal interaction classes. Imagine explaining in court, "Your Honor, the goat was just doing downward dog." 47. No elephant parking, Florida. A circus elephant was tied to a parking meter, and police gave it a ticket. When sued, the city clarified it was illegal to park elephants at meters. Somewhere, the elephant is still salty about that fine. 48. The Beer Label Truth Case, USA. A brewery was sued because its handmade beer was actually machine-made. Courts ruled advertising must be accurate. 49. No ice cream on Sundays, Georgia. After an ice cream parlor fought a lawsuit for opening on Sundays, courts upheld the blue laws of the time banning treats on Sundays. 50. The Dead Goldfish Case, Sweden. A boy sued his teacher for flushing his goldfish down the toilet. The court dismissed it, but established animal protection laws for classroom pets. Somewhere, Nemo is crying justice wasn't served. 51. No frying donuts in gas stations, Maine. A gas station fried donuts inside its convenience store. After a grease fire lawsuit, courts banned deep frying in gas stations. 52. The beard and mustache discrimination case, USA. A man sued after being fired for growing a mustache. The court established protections against certain appearance-based discrimination in workplaces. 53. The haunted hotel lawsuit, UK. Guests sued a hotel after claiming ghosts ruined their stay. Court didn't accept paranormal damages, but required hotels to disclose unusual reputations. Imagine reading the sign, breakfast included, ghosts optional. 54. The cabbage cart crash, Ireland. A cabbage cart blocked a street and caused an accident. Lawsuit followed, and courts made traffic laws for carts and wagons. 55. The Too Loud Rooster, France. A rooster named Maurice was sued by neighbors for crowing too early. The court ruled in favor of the rooster, declaring rural sounds part of heritage. 56. No carrying ice cream in cones on Sundays, Ohio. Similar to Kentucky's law, an Ohio case involved horse theft tricks. Courts banned walking around with ice cream cones in your pocket on Sundays. 57. The banana peel slip, New York. A man sued after slipping on a banana peel. The case required businesses to clean up hazards immediately. 58. The Candy Crush addiction lawsuit, USA. A man sued the makers of Candy Crush for making the game too addictive. Courts tossed it out, but sparked debate about gaming addiction warnings. 59. The Sandwich Monopoly case, UK. Two sandwich chains sued each other over ownership of the word footlong. The court ruled no one owns measurements. 60. The no whale fishing case, Oklahoma. Someone tried suing for the right to fish whales in Oklahoma. Problem: Oklahoma has no whales. The law was established anyway, no whale fishing. Sometimes laws exist just to remind us of our own stupidity. 61. The popcorn ceiling case, California. A tenant sued a landlord after claiming popcorn ceiling dust was dangerous. The court sided with tenants, leading to stricter housing safety codes. And that's it. 61 dumbest court cases that gave us the weirdest, funniest, and sometimes surprisingly useful laws. From donkeys and bathtubs to pickles that must bounce, it's clear people will sue over anything, and sometimes the results stick around forever in the law books. If you laughed, learned, or just scratched your head through this list, make sure to like this video, hit subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next deep dive into weird history and stranger-than-fiction facts. And tell me in the comments, which one of these laws do you think is the absolute dumbest, and which one weirdly makes sense?